Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face while you're sleeping. Celebrities who have aged horribly. With rigorous grooming regimes and Instagram filters, it seems that some celebrities are on a constant mission to stay forever young and succeeding. But whether it's through botched surgeries, poor lifestyles, stressful career lows, or shattered relationships, certain stars have taken a quicker turn for the worse than their contemporaries. From child actors that swiftly deteriorated in the limelight or golden Hollywood stars that have grayed with time, here are our take on some of the celebrities that have aged horribly. Number 11. Axl Rose. Being a rocker in the 80s sounds like the most incredible experience. So what about being the lead singer of none other than Guns N' Roses? Well, for Axl Rose, he got to live through the whole crazy experience firsthand. Axl was the definition of a bad boy ever since he was a teenager. As a psychiatrist reported, he had lost all touch with reality, but hasn't every teenager at some point? Axl seemed determined to rebel as much as possible while growing up. But even rebel rock stars become mainstream when it comes to aging, and they too elect for plastic surgery and Botox treatments. After not consulting any of his bandmates, nice, Axl brought all their careers to an end as he never re-signed the band's contract. So after a somewhat impromptu hiatus, the group made their major comeback in 2001. Axl Rose had spent most of his life in private, but fans were left shocked to see the difference in the singer's appearance after so many years away. While he maintains his signature look with bandana and leather jacket, trying to stay as young as a sweet child hasn't been so easy. Axl definitely has had cosmetic procedures. Well, welcome to the Botox jungle. Number 10. Meg Ryan. Meg Ryan was the actress dominating the world of romantic dramas back in her heyday, such as her time in You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle, where she starred alongside the equally sought-after Tom Hanks. Her unique acting style, teamed with her blonde-haired, blue eyes, wrinkle-free look, meant that Meg Ryan turned most people's heads at any movie premiere, with special thanks to her anti-aging creams. Meg dominated the 1990s with her movie roles, but could she keep up with the demands of Hollywood? At 58 years old, the world can barely recognize the actress, and who can blame anyone? Meg Ryan is rumored to have undergone several plastic surgeries in a bid to remain line-free in her age. Sadly, it is also reported that the swelling in her face is an allergic reaction to the collagen implants she has had. There's something to be said for aging gracefully, and that sounds pretty painful. Ouch. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that will take just 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. Number 9. Lindsay Lohan. Back in the early 2000s, Lindsay Lohan was the hottest child actress in Hollywood. The youngster made her movie debut in The Parent Trap, and it was all uphill from there. 6 years later, we saw Lindsay bring Katie Heron to life in Mean Girls. Who could forget the winter talent show that shaped future festive costumes for years? Her success as a young actress saw Lindsay make a career change as she went on to release 4 studio albums. At 34 years old, it appears as though Lindsay's trouble in 2007 have caught up with her. Lohan struggles to look her age due to fine lines and early aging wrinkles, and appears to have Botox shots regularly. In addition, the actress spent 6 years in and out of rehab after struggling to deal with her parents' divorce, as well as serving various jail sentences. However, Lindsay has since remained clean as she now plans on making her return to Hollywood. The star made her comeback through a TV show called The Sick Note. However, luck doesn't seem to be on this comparatively young star's side. While once she had a net worth of about $46 million, she is currently reported to be around $1 million, thanks to paying back taxes, IRS debts, and, well, the hefty rehab fees. Number 8. Britney Spears. When it came to pop princesses in the noughties, Britney Spears was at the top of nearly everyone's list. The teenager shot to fame when she recorded the singles Baby One More Time, followed by Oops, I Did It Again, which quickly dominated the world. After years of singing into our hairbrushes, most of us had dreams at some point of growing up to become the princess of pop ourselves. Britney even bagged Justin Timberlake. The double denim was couple goals. After the famous head-shaving moment back in 2007, Britney has had a very real and very public struggle to make her way back to the top. Our beloved singer has been in and out of rehab over the years, as well as fighting to see her children. Although the fight has been long, Britney appears to have come out on the other side. Sadly, the years of partying means this 36-year-old aged more than the other people her age. The pop princess clearly pops into the plastic surgeon for frequent anti-aging treatments and Botox injections. If that wasn't enough, her extreme aging can possibly be associated to her father being the conservator of her estate and legal guardian thanks to a court ruling. Number 7. Carrot Top. Scott Thompson, better known as Carrot Top thanks to his mop of bright red hair and a school swim teacher's thoughtful nickname, grew famous for his incredibly entertaining comedy routines throughout the mid-90s and early noughties. Carrot Top uses the one person he knows who won't get offended to bear the brunt of his jokes, himself. Throughout his sketches, Carrot Top pokes fun at his personality and appearance, as well as bringing in props to add to the routine. While his unique appearance is what made him so memorable, it appears as though Carrot Top may have gone under the knife and, no, not the kitchen knife, over the years. Although the comedian denies any rumors as he states his looks are purely down to genetics, well, surgeons have reported they believe this to be a lie. In fact, top plastic surgeons think Carrot Top has lifted his eyebrows, as well as ironed out any wrinkles and had muscle implants. We wouldn't be surprised if he had Botox injections regularly too. Who are you trying to fool, Carrot Top? Number 6. John Travolta. After his tremendous success in the 1977 Saturday Night Fever, John appeared in Grease's bad boy Danny Zuko before reprising the role of Tony Manero in Staying Alive. This actor was the heartthrob of the 70s and 80s as women wanted him and men wanted to be him. Unfortunately, Travolta wouldn't stay this young forever. Wrinkles catch up to us all, no matter how much grease and anti-aging creams you put on your skin. Sorry, Danny boy. Long gone are the days of the chiseled chin and thick sideburns. Oh no, now we're greeted by the face of someone we barely recognize. But he claims to go by the name John Travolta. The debate surrounding whether this celebrity has had plastic surgery has kept fans guessing over the years. Some argue that John Travolta doesn't look anything like he used to, while others claim he has only had Botox and some filler. It also looks like he attempted hair loss treatments in addition to anti-aging and wrinkle creams. Well, whatever he did, it has certainly not worked in his favor at all. Number 5. Matthew Perry. Who could ever forget about Chandler Bing from Friends? The comical genius was the star of the show for a decade. Although Matthew Perry had landed a number of smaller roles before the show, it was playing the part of Chandler that saw the actor shoot to stardom. Even though Matthew was kept busy filming one of the greatest sitcoms ever, the actor also managed to land several movie and other TV roles, including parts on Saturday Night Live and 3 to Tango. Sadly, it looks as though Hollywood was too much for this former star. Even though the actor was riding out the success of Friends, his personal life was always bringing him crashing back to reality. Over the years, the actor has been in and out of rehab, and boy does it show. Substance abuse has aged Perry, leaving the signs of early aging and wrinkles. Thankfully, someone was there for him before it was too late, and Matthew is now sober. The actor now runs his own rehab clinic in his California mansion. Number 4. Donatella Versace. In the 1970s, the Versaces were taking over the world. Gianni Versace began designing his famous clothing range before his sister, Donatella, soon followed in her brother's footsteps. After her brother's death in 1997, Donatella completely took over the brand to shape and mold it as her own. To date, Versace is one of the biggest designer names in the industry. But after years of working, partying, and having fun, would Donatella be able to keep her designer looks? Even at a young age, photos showed she had work done, such as Botox and anti-aging surgeries. While the design world has built Donatella up to become one of the biggest names in fashion, her determination to look good has created something resembling a fashion disaster. It appears as though clothing hasn't been the only thing Donatella has been designing. But where do we begin? The numerous Botox and plastic surgeries Donatella has undergone to reverse the signs of aging, from wrinkles and fine lines, have left the star unrecognizable. Best to leave the quilting in the design room and not on your face. Number 3. Pamela Anderson. Even if you had never seen Baywatch, most of us know how famous Pamela Anderson became after slipping into the signature red bathing suit and running down the sandy beaches. While she was climbing the ladder to Hollywood, Pamela was also appearing in Playboy magazine. Her fame exploded during the 90s, which led to the star to meet plenty of bad boy icons of the time. Their influence would soon see Pamela living a rock and roll lifestyle like no other, including signs of aging that rock and roll brings. At 53 today, it looks as though Pamela had decided to take her foot off the gas. Even though the former model is now taking things at a slower pace, the years of living life on the edge have left their lasting effect on the star. Anderson was faced with heavy wrinkles and signs of early aging, so perhaps in a bid to undo time, it is rumored that Pamela elected for plastic surgery multiple times. Surgeons have speculated that Pamela has had a facelift in addition to Botox and several facial fillers, not to mention surgery on her… Never mind, we won't get into that. Number 2. Sylvester Stallone. If ever there was an action star, it was Sylvester Stallone. Out of 65 films the actor has starred in, 3 were playing Barney Ross in The Expendables, 4 were playing John Rambo in Rambo, and 7, yes, 7, were as Rocky Balboa in the Rocky franchise. Climbing into the ring saw Sylvester become the talk of Hollywood since 1976. Stallone has taken his hits from time to time just like the rest of us, but has aging caused the Italian stallion to resort to plastic surgery? Yo, Adrian! It looks as though living life in the boxing ring has taken quite a toll on Sylvester's face. The actor hasn't kept it a secret that he has had injuries from broken fingers all the way up to a fractured neck. It would appear based off his recent films he's attempted to fix some of his injuries and the effects of aging with facelifts, anti-wrinkle creams, and Botox treatments. But no matter, we know you're still the guy who can work the ring and save the world better than anyone else out there. Number 1. Macaulay Culkin. The cult classic Home Alone has become a Christmas staple for millions of people every year from all around the world. Plus, what would the film be without Kevin McAllister? His daring antics left many of our parents fuming as we tried to recreate his traps. The film's success saw Macaulay become one of the hottest child actors in the 90s, with a sequel released just 2 years later. But such success doesn't always stand the test of time, and Macaulay's signs of early aging shocked us all. After nearly a decade away, Macaulay returned to the acting scene in 2003. However, in 2012, rumors began to circulate that the once so famous star was hooked on narcotics following his breakup with fellow actor Mila Kunis. The actor has vehemently denied this and now focuses his time on being at one with himself instead. Macaulay was also a member of the band, the Pizza Underground, although they split up in 2016. He's now focused on returning to acting. Anti-aging creams and cosmetic procedures would be well advised to reverse the years of stress he has been through.